Over 60. Drink these 3 teas to regain strength, rebuild energy, and feel steady on your feet again. Have you noticed your legs feeling weaker lately? Like they just don't carry you the way they used to? Maybe you get tired faster than before, struggle to stay steady on your feet, or even feel a little nervous walking long distances. You're not alone. Millions of older adults experience this, but here's something important. Weakness after 60 isn't only normal aging. In fact, new science shows that certain natural teas can actually help rebuild muscle, improve blood flow, reduce inflammation, and give you a much-needed boost of energy, without relying on pills, painful workouts, or expensive supplements. And here's the best part. These teas are simple, safe, affordable, and backed by research. A long-term study in Japan, for example, followed thousands of older adults for years and discovered that those who regularly drank tea, particularly green tea, were far more likely to maintain strong muscles, steady balance, and youthful energy well into their later years. This isn't just theory. Real-life examples confirm it. Legendary Japanese sprinter Hideki Miyazaki, nicknamed the Golden Bolt, credited his daily cup of green tea as one of the habits that helped him keep running, even competing in races past the age of 100. So in this video, we're going to reveal the 3 best teas for seniors to boost strength, protect muscles, and increase energy. Each tea has been carefully researched and fact-checked by health experts, so you can trust what you're hearing. And if you stay with me until the very end, I'll also share one surprising tea ingredient you've probably never heard of, an ancient root used in parts of Asia that has been shown to supercharge circulation and fight muscle fatigue in older adults. You won't want to miss that. Let's dive in. 1. Ginger turmeric tea. Picture yourself with a warm, soothing cup of ginger turmeric tea. Simple, delicious, and deeply healing. For adults over 60, this drink can be a true game changer, not only for boosting energy, but also for helping your legs feel lighter and stronger again. Have you ever climbed a short set of stairs only to feel your thighs burning or your knees aching by the time you reach the top? Or maybe your legs feel unusually heavy, like they are weighed down by sandbags, even during a short walk. If so, this tea could quickly become one of your favorite daily habits. Why does it work so well? Because ginger and turmeric are 2 of the strongest natural anti-inflammatory roots on the planet. On their own, each has powerful effects. But when you combine them, their benefits multiply. They don't just give your tea a comforting, spicy flavor. They actually go to work inside your body, calming the inflammation that leads to sore joints, stiffness, swelling, and the muscle fatigue that slows so many seniors down. Here's the thing most people don't realize. It's often not just weak muscles holding you back. For many seniors, the bigger culprit is hidden inflammation. It shows up as swollen knees, stiff ankles, or muscles that tire out after just a little activity. Ginger turmeric tea goes straight to the source of that problem. Ginger's superpower, circulation. Ginger contains compounds called gingerols. Studies show they help improve blood flow by gently widening blood vessels. Think of your legs like hard-working machines. They need a constant stream of oxygen-rich blood to stay strong and recover from daily wear and tear. When circulation slows down, muscles starve for nutrients, and that's when fatigue, weakness, or even unsteadiness creeps in. Drinking ginger tea regularly can gently boost that blood flow, helping your legs feel more alive and making each step more confident. Turmeric's superpower, curcumin. Turmeric, with its golden color, contains curcumin, famous for fighting inflammation and protecting muscle cells from breaking down. If your knees pop every time you stand, or if your legs feel sore after even a short walk, curcumin helps calm that storm inside your joints and muscles. Once inflammation eases, your muscles can finally do their job, stabilizing your body, supporting your balance, and powering your every move. An energy lift without the jitters. Here's something many people don't know. Ginger turmeric tea doesn't just help your legs. It also provides a natural energy boost. Unlike coffee, which can leave you jittery or crash your energy later, ginger works with your metabolism to help your body turn food into usable energy more efficiently. Instead of feeling sluggish after lunch, you may find yourself alert, focused, and even motivated to go for that walk or do a few stretches you've been putting off. How to prepare it at home? It's easier than you think. All you need are a few slices of fresh ginger root, a teaspoon of ground turmeric or fresh turmeric root if you can find it, hot water. Let it steep for 10 minutes. Add a pinch of black pepper. This is important because it helps your body absorb curcumin much more effectively. For taste, sweeten with a bit of honey or squeeze in fresh lemon juice. That's it. You've created a simple, healing tea that supports not just your legs, but your overall well-being. When will you notice results? Some people feel benefits in just a few days, less soreness, more energy. For others, it may take a couple of weeks. But consistency is key. 1 cup a day, especially in the morning, can transform how your legs feel and how much stamina you have throughout the day. Real-life examples. In traditional Indian households, turmeric and ginger tea has been used for centuries to keep joints flexible and ease everyday aches. Even modern athletes use it. NBA star Stephen Curry, for example, has spoken about using turmeric as part of his recovery routine. You don't need to train like a professional athlete to enjoy the same gentle support. Just adding 1 cup of this tea into your day can help your muscles and joints function better, giving you the confidence to stay active. So, if you're serious about strengthening your legs, reducing stiffness, and adding a natural lift to your energy, ginger turmeric tea is one of the easiest and most enjoyable places to start. 2. Ginseng green tea. Now let's move on to something truly revitalizing, ginseng green tea. If ginger turmeric tea is like a soothing healer, ginseng green tea is like a spark plug for your body. It's the tea that wakes up your energy, fuels your muscles, and helps your legs keep going, long after you thought you'd need to sit down. Have you ever felt like your legs just give out halfway through the day? You start off okay in the morning, but by afternoon, you're dragging your feet, struggling to finish simple tasks, or even tempted to skip that walk you know you should take. That's exactly where ginseng green tea shines. The power of green tea. Green tea is already well known as one of the healthiest drinks on earth. Packed with antioxidants like catechins, it helps protect your muscles from oxidative stress, the microscopic rust that builds up over time and weakens tissues. Studies have shown that older adults who drink green tea regularly maintain stronger muscles and better balance than those who don't. The magic of ginseng. Now, add ginseng into the mix, and you have something even more powerful. Ginseng is often called an adaptogen, which means it helps your body adapt to stress, physical, mental, and even emotional. For sines, this translates into less fatigue, more endurance, and sharper focus. One study from South Korea found that adults over 60 who regularly consumed ginseng showed improved physical performance and reduced tiredness compared to those who didn't. Together, ginseng and green tea work like a dynamic duo. Green tea protects and supports your muscles, while ginseng gives you that extra push of energy, stamina, and resilience. It's the difference between ending your walk feeling exhausted versus finishing with a smile, knowing you could go a little further tomorrow. Easy preparation. You can buy ginseng green tea in most health stores or online, already blended into convenient tea bags. Just steep 1 bag in hot water for 3 to 5 minutes. If you prefer loose leaves, you can brew green tea and simply add a slice or 2 of ginseng root, fresh or dried. The flavor is earthy, slightly sweet, and refreshing, perfect for a mid-morning or afternoon boost. When to drink it? Many people enjoy this tea earlier in the day, because its energizing effects can last for hours. 1 cup in the morning can carry you through daily chores, errands, or even that walk around the neighborhood. Some sines also find it helps reduce the need for an afternoon nap, keeping them more active and engaged. Real-world example. In China and Korea, ginseng tea has been used for centuries by elders to maintain vitality and longevity. In fact, some of the world's longest-living populations make ginseng tea a regular part of their diet. It's a simple ritual with profound effects on energy and endurance. That's the first 2 teas, ginger turmeric and ginseng green tea. Both powerful in their own ways, one calming inflammation and boosting blood flow, the other fueling energy and protecting muscles. But we still have a third tea to cover, one that helps restore balance, reduce stress, and support your body's natural ability to stay strong. And after that, I'll share the surprising bonus ingredient that could be the missing piece for circulation and muscle health after 60. Stay with me. You don't want to miss what's next. We've already covered two powerful teas: ginger turmeric tea, the natural healer that reduces inflammation and boosts circulation, and ginseng green tea, the energizing spark that fuels endurance and protects muscle health. Now, let's move on to the third tea, one that's often overlooked but maybe just as important for seniors who want to stay strong, steady, and energized well into their 60s, 70s, and beyond. 3. Rooibos tea, the stress-relieving strength builder. If you've been feeling tense, stiff, or drained, sometimes the issue isn't just your muscles, it's stress. Stress is sneaky. Even when you don't notice it, stress hormones like cortisol can silently wear down your body, making you feel weaker, more tired, and even more prone to losing muscle mass. That's where rooibos tea comes in. Rooibos, pronounced rooibos, is a naturally caffeine-free red tea from South Africa. For centuries, local communities have used it to restore energy, calm the body, and support strength during hard physical labor. Today, modern science is catching up, showing why rooibos is such a powerful tool for older adults. How does it help? Reduces stress hormones. Rooibos contains unique compounds like aspalathin and nothofagin, which have been shown to lower cortisol levels. When cortisol runs too high for too long, it doesn't just leave you feeling stressed, it also speeds up muscle breakdown and weakens bones. Lowering cortisol allows your body to switch from breakdown mode to rebuild mode, where muscle repair and recovery can happen. Boosts antioxidants for muscle recovery. Rooibos tea is loaded with antioxidants, which help reduce oxidative stress, that silent muscle rust I mentioned earlier. Antioxidants protect muscle fibers from damage and help your body bounce back faster from activity, even something as simple as walking around the block. For seniors, this means less soreness, less stiffness, and more freedom to move without hesitation. Supports the heart and circulation. One of the most important factors for strong, energized legs is healthy blood flow. Rooibos has been shown in studies to help relax blood vessels and support circulation. Better circulation means your muscles receive the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay strong. Caffeine-free, yet energizing. Here's something people love about rooibos. Unlike coffee or black tea, it's completely caffeine-free. That makes it gentle on the nerves and perfect for evening use. But don't let that fool you. It still provides a steady, natural lift in energy, thanks to its ability to calm stress and improve circulation. Seniors often report feeling more relaxed yet more energized at the same time. Why rooibos is a game changer for seniors? Let's be honest, at this stage of life, stress takes a different toll than it did in your 30s or 40s. Stress isn't just mental, it shows up in your body. It makes your legs feel heavier, your balance less steady, and your energy fade faster. By calming the body's stress response, rooibos tea doesn't just help you feel relaxed. It creates the right internal environment for your muscles to repair, your circulation to improve, and your energy to stay steady throughout the day. Real-life example. In South Africa, rooibos tea isn't just a drink, it's a tradition. Families have passed it down for generations, often giving it to children, adults, and elders alike as a daily tonic. And many seniors in rooibos drinking communities maintain strong, active lifestyles well into their later years. One study even found that regular rooibos drinkers had lower markers of inflammation and better cardiovascular health compared to non-drinkers. How to prepare it? Rooibos is widely available in tea bags and loose-leaf form. Steep it in hot water for 5 to 7 minutes, and you'll get a beautiful deep red tea with a naturally sweet, earthy flavor. It's delicious on its own, but you can also add a slice of orange, a cinnamon stick, or even mix it with a little chamomile for extra relaxation before bed. When to drink it? Because rooibos is caffeine-free, you can enjoy it anytime, morning, afternoon, or evening. Many people find it especially comforting in the evening, helping them wind down without feeling sluggish the next day. Imagine ending your day with a cup of rooibos, your muscles relaxing, your stress melting away, and your body quietly working to rebuild strength overnight. Why these three teas work together. Now that we've covered all three teas, ginger turmeric, ginseng green, and rooibos, you might be wondering, which one should I drink? Here's the beauty, you don't need to pick just one. Each tea has its own strength, and together, they create a powerful trifecta for cines who want to regain energy and muscle support after 60. Ginger turmeric tea targets inflammation and improves circulation, making your legs feel lighter and less sore. Ginseng green tea fuels energy, stamina, and muscle protection, helping you stay active throughout the day. Rooibos tea calms stress, supports recovery, and strengthens circulation, allowing your body to rebuild instead of break down. Think of it like a 24-hour support system. Ginger turmeric in the morning to start strong, ginseng green midday for sustained energy, and rooibos in the evening to relax and rebuild. By rotating or combining these teas, you can create a simple, enjoyable daily ritual that not only makes you feel better in the moment, but also builds strength and resilience over time. The missing piece, one surprising ingredient. Now, before we move into the next part, I promised I'd share something special, a surprising tea ingredient most people have never heard of, but one that could make a dramatic difference in how strong and energized you feel after 60. This ingredient has been used for centuries in traditional medicine across Asia, yet modern science is only now beginning to confirm what elders in those cultures already knew. It can dramatically improve circulation, reduce muscle fatigue, and even support brain clarity. It's not as well known as ginger, turmeric, or ginseng, but it may be the secret weapon that ties everything together. When combined with the teas we've already discussed, it has the potential to take your strength and stamina to a whole new level. I'll reveal exactly what this ingredient is and how you can use it in the next section. Final thought for part 2. If you've been feeling weaker, slower, or more tired than you'd like, remember this: your body still has the power to rebuild, recover, and regain strength. You don't need expensive supplements, complicated exercise routines, or constant medications to see results. Sometimes, it starts with something as simple and enjoyable as a cup of tea. So, try starting with one of these teas today. Brew it, sip it slowly, and let your body soak in the benefits. Because with the right daily habits, you can absolutely feel stronger, steadier, and more energized, even after 60. And in the next part, I'll reveal that little-known tea ingredient that could be the missing key to restoring your vitality. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. In the last section, we covered the third essential tea for cines, rooibos, the stress-relieving, circulation-supporting powerhouse that helps your muscles recover and rebuild overnight. But I also left you with a little teaser. I mentioned that there's one surprising ingredient, a little-known addition you can mix into your tea routine, that could take everything we've talked about to the next level. Well, the time has come to reveal it. The secret ingredient, hawthorn berry. If you've never heard of hawthorn berry before, you're not alone. Despite being used for thousands of years in traditional Chinese and European medicine, it's only recently that modern science has begun to shine a light on its incredible benefits, especially for older adults who want to regain strength, energy, and balance. So what makes hawthorn so special? Let's break it down. How hawthorn berry supports strength after 60. Supercharges circulation. Healthy muscles depend on strong blood flow. The better your circulation, the more oxygen and nutrients your legs receive, and the stronger and more energetic they feel. Hawthorn berries are rich in flavonoids that relax blood vessels and improve arterial health, which allows blood to flow more freely. Studies show hawthorn can even increase blood flow to the extremities, your legs, feet, and hands, making it a game changer for cines who struggle with cold legs, tingling, or weakness. Strengthens the heart. Hawthorn isn't just good for circulation. It directly supports the heart itself, which is the engine that keeps everything running. A stronger heart means your muscles receive a steadier supply of blood, even during activity. In fact, hawthorn has been studied for decades in Europe as a natural remedy for heart health. Many doctors there recommend it as part of a daily regimen to help older adults maintain cardiovascular strength without harsh side effects. Reduces muscle fatigue. One of the hidden reasons Cines lose strength is that their muscles tire more quickly. Hawthorn helps fight this by increasing oxygen utilization in the muscles, meaning your body can do more with less effort. That's why many people who drink Hawthorn tea notice they can walk longer, climb stairs with less strain, or even exercise more comfortably. Balances blood pressure naturally. Weak legs and dizziness are often linked to fluctuating blood pressure. Hawthorn's natural ability to support healthy circulation also helps balance blood pressure levels, preventing those sudden highs and lows that make you feel wobbly or unsteady on your feet. Science-backed benefits. This isn't just theory. Researchers have put Hawthorn to the test. A large clinical study in Germany followed over 900 older adults with cardiovascular concerns. After taking Hawthorn extract regularly, participants reported less fatigue, improved exercise tolerance, and stronger overall vitality. Another study published in Phytomedicine found that Hawthorn improved walking distance in Cines suffering from circulation issues in the legs. Imagine being able to go further on your daily walk without that nagging feeling of weakness slowing you down. For Cines, these aren't just numbers. They are the difference between living cautiously and living confidently. How to use Hawthorn with your teas. Here's the best part. Hawthorn works beautifully alongside the 3 teas we've already talked about. Morning combo, ginger turmeric tea with a teaspoon of dried hawthorn berries steeped in. This amplifies circulation right from the start of your day. Afternoon combo, ginseng green tea with hawthorn, an energizing blend that keeps you active and alert without the crash. Evening combo, rooibos with hawthorn, for a calming, heart-strengthening nightcap that sets your body up for overnight repair. You can find hawthorn in dried berry form, perfect for tea, or as tea bags blended with herbs. Steep it for 10 to 15 minutes to get the most out of it. It has a mildly tart, fruity flavor that pairs well with other teas. Some describe it as similar to cranberry or hibiscus. A real-life story, the Hawthorn effect. Let me share an inspiring example. In rural China, hawthorn tea has been part of village life for centuries. Elders drink it daily, not as a medicine, but as a simple part of their meals. Researchers studying these communities found that many of these Cines remained active farmers, walkers, and workers well into their 80s and 90s. They credited hawthorn tea as one of their keys to maintaining stamina. Even in Europe, stories abound. One well-known account is of an Austrian herbalist, Father Sebastian Neep, who recommended hawthorn in the 1800s for older adults struggling with weakness. He famously wrote that hawthorn could add years to life and life to years. Today, Cines who rediscover hawthorn often report similar results: stronger walks, steadier legs, and more energy for everyday activities like gardening, shopping, or playing with grandchildren. Why most people don't know about it? If hawthorn is so effective, why isn't everyone drinking it? The answer is simple: it's not a commercial superfood. You won't see big ads for hawthorn on TV, and it doesn't have the flashy image of trendy supplements. But those who know it, and use it, swear by its power to keep them strong and steady as they age. The good news is that you don't need anything complicated. Just adding a handful of hawthorn berries to your daily tea routine can deliver noticeable improvements in circulation, energy, and muscle strength over time. The complete picture. Let's step back and look at what we have so far. Ginger turmeric tea to fight inflammation and boost blood flow. Ginseng green tea to fuel energy, stamina, and protect muscles. Rooibos tea to calm stress and support overnight recovery. Hawthorn berry as the missing link, supercharging circulation, strengthening the heart, and reducing fatigue. Together, these create a daily system that addresses the real root causes of weakness after 60, inflammation, poor circulation, stress, fatigue, and declining heart health. This isn't about quick fixes or miracle pills. It's about supporting your body with natural, time-tested solutions that work gently but powerfully over time. What you can expect. If you start incorporating these teas and hawthorn berry into your daily life, what might you notice? In the first few days, Many people report feeling lighter, more alert, and less weighed down by fatigue. After a couple of weeks, you might notice walking feels easier, stairs less daunting, and balance more steady. Over months, the benefits compound: stronger muscles, better circulation, calmer energy, and a body that feels younger than your years. Of course, everyone's body is different, but the key is consistency. One cup won't change your life, but daily use can. Just like watering a plant, it's the steady nourishment that makes you grow stronger. Looking ahead, now that you know the secret ingredient, hawthorn berry, you're probably wondering, how can I put this all together in a simple daily plan that doesn't feel overwhelming? That's exactly what we'll cover in the next part. I'll give you a step-by-step daily tea ritual, morning, afternoon, and evening, so you can start tomorrow with a clear, easy plan. No confusion, no overthinking. Just a simple routine designed to help you rebuild strength and walk confidently again. By now, you've learned about the 3 powerhouse teas: ginger turmeric, ginseng green, and rooibos, and the secret ingredient hawthorn berry that ties everything together. But here's the truth: knowledge alone doesn't change your life. Action does. That's why in this final section, we're putting it all into a simple step-by-step daily tea ritual that you can start using tomorrow morning. No complicated recipes, no strict routines, just an easy system that fits right into your day and steadily builds strength, energy, and confidence. Let's dive in. Your daily tea ritual after 60. Morning. Wake up strong. Start your day with ginger turmeric tea plus hawthorn. Why? Because mornings are when your body needs circulation the most. Overnight, your blood flow slows down, your joints stiffen, and your muscles feel heavy. A warming cup of ginger turmeric tea gently wakes up your circulation, fights inflammation, and primes your legs for the day ahead. Here's how. Slice a few pieces of fresh ginger root. Add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, or fresh grated turmeric if available. Toss in a tablespoon of dried hawthorn berries. Pour hot water over it and let steep for 10 minutes. Add a pinch of black pepper for better turmeric absorption, and honey or lemon if you like. Drink this first thing in the morning, before breakfast or alongside it. You'll feel your body gently coming alive, stiffness melting away, and energy starting to rise. Pro tip: if you often wake up groggy or with swollen legs, prop your feet up for 10 minutes while sipping this tea. This combination of posture and circulation-boosting herbs can set a powerful tone for your day. Afternoon, energy without the crash. Around midday, most people over 60 notice their energy dips. That's when your legs feel heavy, your eyelids droop, and your motivation slips. Instead of reaching for coffee, which can make you jittery and drain you later, this is the perfect time for ginseng green tea plus hawthorn. Here's how to make it. Steep a bag or teaspoon of high-quality green tea. Add 1/2 teaspoon of ginseng root, powder or slices. Toss in another spoonful of hawthorn berries. Let steep 5 to 7 minutes. This tea gives you a calm, steady energy. Ginseng fuels your stamina, green tea sharpens your focus, and hawthorn keeps blood flowing to your legs so they stay strong through the afternoon. Instead of that sluggish after-lunch slump, you'll notice yourself walking taller, moving easier, and staying sharp enough to enjoy your day. Pro tip: pair this tea with a short 10-minute walk outside. The fresh air, sunlight, and circulation boost combine with the tea to multiply its effects. Evening, repair and restore. Nighttime is when your body repairs itself. Muscles rebuild, inflammation calms, and energy stores reset. That's why your evening tea is all about recovery, rooibos plus hawthorn. Here's how. Steep a teaspoon of rooibos leaves, or a tea bag. Add hawthorn berries, just like in the morning and afternoon. Let steep 10 minutes. This tea has a naturally sweet, earthy flavor that helps you relax without caffeine. Rooibos lowers stress hormones, so your muscles aren't constantly in fight or flight mode. Hawthorn strengthens your heart while you sleep, ensuring your circulation stays steady through the night. Drink this about an hour before bed. Many CNAs notice they sleep more deeply and wake up feeling refreshed instead of stiff or sluggish. Pro tip: make this part of a bedtime ritual. Turn off screens, sip your tea slowly, and maybe stretch your legs gently for 5 minutes. You'll drift into sleep with calm energy and set yourself up for a stronger tomorrow. How long until you see results? Everyone's body is different, but here's a general timeline many people experience when they commit to this routine. Week 1, you feel lighter and more awake. Inflammation begins to calm. Weeks 2 to 3, walking feels easier, legs less tired, balance improves. Weeks 4 to 6, noticeable strength returns. You can climb stairs with less effort, carry groceries without stopping, or walk farther without fatigue. Months 2 to 3, the routine becomes second nature, and you feel years younger. Remember, consistency is everything. Think of this not as a detox or short-term hack, but as a daily ritual that keeps your body strong and steady over the long haul. Extra tips to boost your results. While the teas are the foundation, here are a few simple tweaks that can amplify your progress. Stay hydrated. Drink enough plain water during the day. Teas help, but your muscles also need hydration to function properly. Light movement. Even 10 to 15 minutes of walking, stretching, or simple chair exercises will compound the effects of these teas. They prime your muscles for repair. Balanced meals. Pair your tea habit with protein-rich meals. Eggs, beans, fish, or lean meats help your body rebuild muscle tissue. Mindful breathing. Stress ages your muscles as much as inactivity. Try 2 to 3 minutes of slow, deep breathing before bed with your rooibos tea. It lowers cortisol and supports overnight repair. Consistency over perfection. If you miss a day, don't stress. Just get back on track the next day. The key is what you do most of the time, not every single time. Role life inspiration. Let's return to that Japanese sprinter we mentioned earlier, Hideki Miyazaki, nicknamed the Golden Bolt. He credited green tea and daily habits for keeping him running competitively past 100 years old. Or think about the elders in rural China who sip hawthorn tea daily and still farm their land at 85. These aren't isolated miracles. They are proof of how simple, consistent rituals create lasting strength. You don't have to become an athlete or change your whole lifestyle. You just need to give your body the tools it needs: circulation, energy, recovery, and the results will come naturally. The big picture. Let's pull everything together. After 60, many people accept weakness, fatigue, and shaky legs as just part of aging. But science and centuries of tradition show us that doesn't have to be the case. By making a simple shift in your daily routine, 3 T's, 1 secret ingredient, you can rebuild muscle strength, improve circulation and balance, calm inflammation and joint pain, boost energy without jitters, restore confidence in your body. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about giving your body the respect and nourishment it deserves so you can keep living with strength, freedom, and joy. Your next step. So here's the invitation. Starting tomorrow morning, brew your first cup of ginger turmeric plus hawthorn. Follow it with your ginseng green plus hawthorn after lunch. Close your day with rooibos plus hawthorn before bed. 3 T's. 1 powerful addition. A daily habit that could change the way you move, feel, and live after 60. It's simple, it's natural, and it's yours to begin. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so more people can discover these simple, natural ways to stay strong after 60. And as always, take care of yourself, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one.